Good day everyone. In this video I wanted to tell you about a dream that I had. So just get straight to the point. This dream happened around 2 days ago. I think it should be around 2 days. So I wanted to have a party in my apartment and I invited a lot of people. A lot of them I didn't know who they were in real life. I knew who they were in the dream. But then when I woke up I didn't know who they actually were, so they were just imaginary characters. But also some of them were my old classmates, like from middle school primarily. And and I had I think 8 people in the room with me. Maybe more actually. I think it's more like 10 or 12. But it wasn't a huge amount. Although it was overcrowded for how big the room was. And and maybe it wasn't overcrowded, but it was like almost. And we had this idea that we could troll the other people that were still not here, and we could pretend to have a gay orgy in the room, so that when they enter, they hear some weird gay sounds and they think that we're fucking. So that's basically what we started doing. They started clapping and doing all of these sounds, and like they started moaning, and and I did not participate. I just stood and looked at them. So I was basically getting cucked, but not really because they weren't fucking. But that changed because I think after maybe 1 minute they actually started fucking. Like all at the same time, they just started penetrating each other's anuses. So that is basically what happened. And I yelled at them to stop fucking, but they didn't. And then one of them, the person that did this, I know him in real life. This is one of my old classmates. He was next to the balcony door, and he started nutting, and he basically ejaculated on the door, like on the glass. And when he did that, it was like a trigger for all of them, and all of them started coming at the same time. And it was all over the room. And I remember the quantity of it. It was almost like a flood happening in the room. It was a very large amount of nut that was flowing. And that is basically it. I don't remember anything more. And but then there's a continuation because I had a second dream. And it wasn't really a second dream, it happened somewhere. It feels like it happened at the same time. Like when this dream was happening, I was also dreaming of that other thing, and it was all happening alongside each other. So I don't really know how to place it chronologically, but basically I was playing some game, but I was fully immersed in this game. It wasn't like I was just sitting and looking at the screen. It was like I was actually inside of the game, but I knew that it was a game and that I'm playing it. And the game looked like this. I was in someone's anus, I was in someone's colon, and I was driving a forklift. And and in the wall of the anus there was like a fan, and like one of like in Granny where you have this thing in the attic, like this fan. I think it's in the attic. Yes, like where you have to place the boards. I hope you know what I mean. And then there's a fan, and behind that fan there's the playhouse key from what I remember. And you have to stop the fan with the cutting pliers so that it doesn't hit your hand when you reach for the key. So that's basically what I had to do, but I had to do it with a forklift. And instead of a key, it was the liver of the person that the anus belonged to. So basically, wait, that's a librarian. Alright, now I have to get that. Wait, we have two witches. Very good. I hate witches. Stupid fuckers. Wait, I don't even have my bow. Wait, we need to deal with this. I'm going to get my bow, they are going to get fucked. I have infinity on this. Or I'll just use my sword. They are powerless against this. Now you fuck off. So, what is this? I didn't know they could drop potions. Anyway, where is this fucker? I'm here. I will diddle you. I really need him because I need mending, and if he gives me mending, I hope it's not the cartographer. They are very similar. I don't know if there's a difference. There should be. Anyway, so basically, this person that I was inhabiting with a forklift, he had his liver inside of his asshole for some reason. And I remember that many times when I reached in there, I did not do it well because I couldn't stop the fan. I had to reach it fast enough, but I couldn't actually stop it. I had to like do it in between the turns. So it was basically impossible, but eventually I succeeded. And that's basically it. I don't think there's more to this dream.